Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe out there. Big shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you're new to the channel, please make sure you smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification as well, because as you can see right here, I love documenting my journey with investing with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom. And yes, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along this incredible journey. Things are just getting crazy in the XRP lawsuit. Big stuff happening today. We'll get straight into that in a second. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through. It would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find, ladies and gentlemen, do that. All right, so give it a good old tap down there. I can't see it from here, but it's right there. Give it a good old thumbs up, all right? Anyway, let's get straight into a little disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence. It's very important with this stuff. I do not want to see anyone get financially hurt. That is why my number one golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. And yes, we don't like to lose. You can lose money like that in the blink of an eye in crypto, all right? So please be careful out there. Do your own research and due diligence. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. All right, ladies and gentlemen, straight to the community tab. Let's go into it. These are my top gainers today. There wasn't many. LRC, and this is at 6:23 in the morning. I wake up very early and it was absolutely freezing here in Melbourne. LRC, Neo, you've got Bitcoin, Seacoin, and Cardano. They were the only ones that were up today, which is interesting. Now, let's go to Coinspot, because I want to get into all this stuff with Ripple, because it is the 7th of June today. This is D-Day right now. The conference, the actual case is being heard in person in a courtroom in New York today. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with that. We'll go through that in a second. Here is my Coinspot. This is where I buy my cryptos in Australia. Please feel free to use the referral link below. You can get $10 in Bitcoin if you use that to get you started, but please do your own research, of course, not financial advice. All these prices you see here are in Australian dollars, and everything else is set to US dollars. So I'm catering for all you incredible bulls around the world. All right, now let's go through it quickly. Bitcoin's sitting at 41,000 Australian dollars today. Ethereum is at 2,500. You've got Cardano at 84 cents right now. XRP's at 56 cents. Now this, if anything positive comes out of today or tonight here in Australia, or today in New York, and obviously during this conference, we could see a price rally right now. I mean, it's very, very interesting to see what's going to come out of this this phoning call and this in-person court hearing today. So it's going to be interesting. Stick around with that. 56 cents. Solana's at $56. You've got Doge at 11 cents. Polkadot's $13. You've got Tron at 11 cents. You've got Matic at 85 cents. You've got Crow at 24 cents. Near Protocols at $7.44. That's an incredible buying opportunity. Link's at $11. You've got Stellar at 19 cents. You've got Algorand, another banking coin, at 55 cents. Cosmos at $12 right now. VeChain's at 4 cents. Bullish on that one. Hedera's at 13 cents. Sandbox at $1.84. You've got Axie Infinity at $28. Now, I've taken a big hit on that one. Moving on, the Graphs at 21 cents. IOTA, another banking coin, 49 cents. Quant is at $92. Again, if that drops down to about 80, I'm going to add some of that into my portfolio. Moving down, you've got Harmony One at 5 cents. Luna Classic is down 12% today. XDC is moving up, which is nice, at 5 cents. Now, that is definitely an undervalued gem right now. Let's go to Crypto Bubbles. Let me have a look here, guys. All right, let me refresh. Crypto Bubbles on the day. The only one in the green at the moment is Leo. Eunice said Leo right now. It's at $5.21. It is up 4.1% on the day, 117% on the year. That is just insane. Moving on here, you've got Gala, up 3.7% today, and again 696% on the year. I like Gala. It's an incredible project. Obviously, a lot of games, play to earn. I think it's going to be an awesome project in the future, and I think play to earn's only just going to get bigger with the metaverse, coming out and becoming mainstream. I think that's going to be awesome. But that's pretty much it today. There's no other gainers. Everything's in the red. Perfect buying opportunities when there's red in the market, right? And there's blood in the streets. Now, moving on. Now, this is what's happening today in New York right now. XRP lawsuit, Ripple and SEC may finally settle Hinman S show tomorrow. That is today. We're a day ahead in Australia here, so we're in the future. I wish that I could predict the coin prices. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Anyway, so the conference is scheduled for Tuesday, 7th of June, 2022 at 3 p.m. New York Standard Time, New York time. There you go. Members of the public may listen to the proceedings at the following numbers right now. I don't think there's going to be enough room on these phone calls. I understand that there's probably a limit about 3,000 to 4,000 people that are able to dial into this. I'm not sure, but I mean, some people will be tweeting live, which is incredible as well. And because it's so obviously in the afternoon in New York, it's going to be very late here in Australia. So I will wake up first thing in the morning, very early, and I will be checking everything that's going on. If I'm up that late, it's going to be a late night. But anyway, moving on. So last week, Judge Netburn ordered a conference call scheduled for Tuesday, June 7th at 3 p.m. with open lines to a wider public both in the United States and across the globe. There's a lot of XRP holders around the globe. The court decided to schedule the meeting with the legal representatives of SEC and defendants with the potential goal of putting at an end to what is perceived as constant attempts by the SEC at stalling the production of Hinman's 2018 speech-related emails and notes. If this happens and they are forced to produce these notes, this is going to be very interesting, and get your popcorn ready pretty much. This is going to be awesome. So stalled by the SEC's confusing stance on Hinman right now. So the long-standing issue has seen the SEC taking several different positions over the course of litigation, including claims of deliberative process privilege and attorney-client privilege, as well as Hinman's personal opinion versus public guidance. It's just ridiculous. I hope that the judge rips them a new one and puts them in their place, because they deserve it after the way they've been behaving, especially Mr. Gensler, the power tripper. So the plaintiffs' back and forths in the matter have caused irritation among those awaiting an end to the XRP lawsuit for a number of reasons, such as regulatory clarity and the relisting of XRP, one of the most traded digital assets in the world. In mid-May, Ripple Counsel responded to the attorney-client privilege claims made by the SEC and pointed to 4 reasons why the claim was without merit, and that's facts. So in brief, that was deemed by XRP community pundit right there, Jeremy Hogan, as shoving down their throats pretty hard. That's awesome. First, the record in this case demonstrates that Mr. Hinman delivered his speech as in his personal capacity. He sought input from the SEC's colleagues and as to how best to package up his remarks. That certain colleagues discuss legal concepts in some of their responses does not imbue them to other communications with an attorney-client privilege right there. So that's what's happening right now. Second Circuit law makes it clear that advice on policy or messaging issues, even from lawyers, is not protected by attorney-client privilege. Second, while Mr. Hinman was entitled to communicate with the SEC lawyers and to receive privileged legal advice, which when discharging his role as Director of Corporate Finance Communications about the substance of his personal remarks, and not within the scope of any such attorney-client privilege. Third, the communications at issues involve no confidential information concerning the agency that would be protected by the attorney-client privilege. Again, finally, even if the SEC could establish the elements of privilege, which it does not, the SEC at most would have identified a privilege claim that it lacks standing and assert because the privilege would belong to Mr. Hinman. So the SEC replied back reiterating that Hinman did not give the speech in his personal capacity, and regardless of whether the final speech contained personal views as opposed to official agency policy, the attorney-client privilege protects the legal advice Director Hinman obtained from the SEC counsel during the development of the speech. So this could be the end of all of this today. It's all happening. So in a reaction to the court's decision to schedule an unusual hearing setting, regulatory compliance attorney and the XRP community pundit Fred Risponi said he believes that Judge Netburn wants to politely rake the SEC over the coals, such a show of motion practice on this issue. So she's really getting frustrated right now. It's going to be interesting to see what happens there. So the call also could be an opportunity to force the SEC to take positions it cannot waffle on later. On the other hand, Judge Netburn could open a do-over in the sense that she forces the SEC to choose once and for all whether Hinman's speech was personal or on behalf of the SEC. I can't wait for that tonight. I might even stay up for it if I'm awake, but there you go there. These are the numbers you can dial in internationally, so I might do that tonight if I'm lucky enough to get through. We'll see what happens. 3 p.m. New York time. It's going to be fascinating. Moving on. Ripple co-creator Jed McCaleb dumps 70 million XRP. 183 million still on balance. That is not far away, ladies and gentlemen. He's still probably going to be a few weeks. and a few months away. We'll see what happens. Just hearing weird noises in my office. Anyway, so Jed McCaleb, who helped create Ripple and was the first CTO for a year, keeps selling, and the remnants of his XRP riches right now. According to XRP Scan, over the past 14 days, he has dumped nearly roughly 70 million coins on the market from his wallet called Taco Stand. So that's interesting as well. So you got here, guys. So Jed McCaleb suspended his XRP sales on September 1st for the last year, resuming them in early January. So again, he hasn't got that much to go, ladies and gentlemen. Only 183 million. That'll be gone in a few weeks, I predict. I saw someone predict that it was about a month away, 30 days. We'll see what happens with that. Moving on right now. This is insane right here. And excuse me for all these pop-ups, but the US probes Binance over token. That is now the world's 5th largest right now. So again, the SEC is going after them, investigating Binance, CZ, BNB. So the SEC investigation whether BNB was a security when sold in 2017. Agency has brought numerous cases over initial coin offerings. Ripple, hello, Library. Oh, why aren't they going after Ethereum? Why? Don't know. Again, keep an eye on this one. This one's going to be awesome to keep an eye on. But again, Ripple's going to be setting a massive precedence in all this, all of crypto. So this is why it's so important to focus on Ripple right now, because they're the ones actually fighting the battle for crypto. Moving on. 2 more spot crypto ETFs launch on Australian markets. Again, Australia's got crypto ETFs coming out the ears right now. So a further 2 cryptocurrency-backed exchange-traded funds have launched on the CBOE Australia Exchange on Monday. That was, yesterday, bringing the total amount of crypto ETFs available in Australia traders to 6. So again, we've got 6 crypto-backed ETFs here in Australia. Will it happen in the United States? I don't know, man. Gensler's just got too much power right there. But again, the markets are down right now, and there's been so little trading on these. It's just completely dropped off. But I'm sure it will pick back up soon when the FOMO starts kicking in. And again, here in Australia, Reserve Bank has obviously put up the interest rates right now by 50 basis points, so 0.5. That's going to hurt a lot of people with their mortgages right now. That's going to be very painful. So it's just ridiculous what's happening at the moment. Them trying to control inflation, rising costs of living. This does not help. It's devastating to see this, and I know a lot of people saying, well, it's not much, but yes, it is a lot. So I think I worked it out, even just working out today on mortgages, it's an additional, $500 to $600 a month. I know if you've got a higher mortgage, like a few $1 million, you'd be paying a few thousand extra dollars a month, which is just insane right now. And this is continuing to go higher as well. So could there be a recession? Let me know in the comments below what you think about that. Devastating stuff today. Cryptometer.io. Let me refresh this in the last day. Money has been flowing into Link, Ethereum. You've got XCN as well. I will look into that one, but I'm not really interested in it. You've got TUSD, FET. You've got Bell, Jasmine, TRX. What else have we got here, guys? Maha, LTC, SRM, ELT, Anchor, and BCH. And I'm not that one there, but if I go to the last hour, let's just have a quick look. You've got CAP. Don't know what that one is, but XRP, Cardano, OG, TUSD, Tron, Shiba Inu, I believe that is DOT, Santos, S-Fund, GMT, and REN right now. And I believe I do hold some REN, just saying. Now, we go to Twitter. Let's have a quick look at this. This is Stephen Huber Justice. Thank you for this tweet. Ripple's illegal securities offering is booming exponentially since the lawsuit. Good job. You can see it right there, guys. On-demand liquidity related XRP sales in millions. This is going absolutely crazy right now. 1,400, sorry. This is in Q1 of 2022. This is only the beginning. Stay tuned with that one. That's going to be absolutely massive. And this is interesting as well. This is who met with the SEC at 2 p.m. after Ripple meeting on August 20th, 2018. This kind of wheezy right here. Thank you for this video. Have a look at this, ladies and gentlemen.
Anyway, there's an agenda. What's going on, everybody? Wanted to drop a quick note in here on Wheezy's retweet from Digital Perspectives. In June of 2018, SEC's William Hinman made a speech essentially clearing Ethereum from being a security, but just a mere 2 months later, SEC met with Ripple. Anyway, there's an agenda of topics that would have been spoken that day. So when I went and looked at these names, 2 p.m. really rung a bell to me. Number one, it's after the Ripple meeting. Number two, Morgan, Lewis, and Blockius was interesting. So when I look up that name, Lloyd Feller popped up as counsel at Morgan, as well as partner, and he's also ex-Jeffries and Company. That's where things got really interesting. So when I looked up Jeffries and Company and who their merger and acquisition connections are by engagement number, Latham and Watkins, Ropes and Gray, Simpson Thatcher, Goldman Sachs, Barclays, JP Morgan Securities, and the list goes down to Sullivan Cromwell, Cooley, Davis Polk, and Wardell. Hope you guys enjoy it.
There you go. Facts right there. Thank you, Cowboy Crypto, for that. That's awesome. They're just so corrupt. It's just insane right now. Moving on. This is hilarious. Thank you, Tim, for this. This is Charles Gasparino on Fox Business. He mentions Ripple because it's a big thing for him. Obviously, have a listen to this.
It swirls around a very official letter from a law firm. Right, and it's actually not just law firm, it's Ripple's. I got Ripple on the brain. We're going to talk about that tomorrow.
XRP.
And I'm editing a story, one of Ellie's stories about the
XRP on the brain. That's facts right there. Thank you, Tim. This is XRP. The Lumens bill appears to defer regulation of digital assets, including stablecoins and ancillary assets, to the CFTC. This is all coming out today. This is a draft bill in the United States, and I'm going to go through this in detail right here. Virtual currency and ancillary assets right now. This is what's coming out in the United States to obviously incorporate crypto into the financial system. This is happening right now, so I will keep an eye on this and do a lot more digging right now. As of November 2021, the UN reports that 96% of inbound remittances to Bangladesh are with cash. That's a lot. And only with Bcash right now, via RippleNet, as the only real mobile financial service provider, MFS, for digital remittances right now. This is only the beginning. It's going to be worldwide. Just wait for it. It's bullish as anything. This is in relation to BNB and CZ and Binance being now investigated by the SEC. They just don't know when to stop. They're not going to stop. So the timing of the release of the Loomis draft bill and the conference in the Ripple matter tomorrow is preposterous right there. Surely the highlighted part of the definition of digital asset applies to XRP like in so many countries and not the term security. It is a virtual currency right there. The CFTC already decided it was a virtual currency years ago. Anyway, moving on. XRP community has been through so much with this lawsuit. You all should be honorary legal degrees right now. Should get honorary legal degrees. Yes, I would like that. Put it up on the wall. Thank you, Jeremy Hogan. Now, this is interesting as right here. Thank you, Digital Asset Investor, for this video. Have a listen to Vitalik Buterin right here. Just listen to it.
Coinbase was doing and I definitely appreciate the work Coinbase was doing. I very much appreciate the work in the case that the rumor was true of Coinbase refusing the, I believe, offer from Ripple to pay $1 million to get listed on Coinbase.
He's lost for words there, isn't he? Anyway, moving on. So Senator Loomis right here. As a former state treasurer, I'm excited by the possibilities of incorporating digital assets into the American financial system. The legislation that Senator Gillibrand right here and I are proposing will do just that. Now, again, that's good for cryptos, but we need regulatory clarity and Gensler out of the way because he's hindering the process right now. And he's just going after everything at the moment. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens with that. That's bullish, man. I think that's awesome because cryptos are not going away anywhere. This is the calling number that I've just shown. Bitcoin mining green energy usage increased by over 60% in 2021. The SEC is now investigating Binance. This is huge stuff right here. And this is what I wanted to show you as well. Intel's new Bitcoin miner will go into mass production by early 2023. Keep an eye on Intel stock for those dividend stock payers as well because I'm invested in them. Anyway, another one right here. Texas has launched an investigation against Twitter for allegedly misrepresenting the number of bot users. Anyway, there's a lot of bots, and I think YouTube needs to fix the bots in the comments, and I delete them all. Don't respond to them ever. I will never ask you for a WhatsApp or email or Telegram. Please, please, please do not respond to them, all right? There's a lot of bots. Now, moving on. CoinMarketCap today. Let's have a look here. 24-hour volume right now, 1.2 trillion. You've got $80 billion in volume, 46% BTC, 17% Ethereum. We're in the reds right now. Do you notice that the ICOs up here, the coins, the cryptos themselves are not increasing? As you know, like last year, it was going crazy. 19,700, it has been flat. So no other new cryptos, which is nice. Now, moving on, let's go to my watch list right here. My portfolio is straight up right here. Bitcoin sitting at 29,000 USD today. XRP's at 39 cents, which is nice. Matic's at 59 cents. Near Protocol, $5 USD. XLM is at 13 cents USD. HBAR, 9 cents USD. Moving on, XDC is at 3 cents right now. What else we got here? XYO is under a cent. Reef is under a cent right now. You've got Veracity, which I like. I will do another video. I will do a video on that. I've done some mentions of before, but I will do one. That's under a cent. That's definitely a gem. Star Atlas I love as well. But again, ladies and gentlemen, I keep talking about it because I love these coins. XRP, Stellar, Algorand, Hedera, IOTA, Quant, and XDC. Definitely ones to focus on with real utility. That's pretty much it for today's market update. Talk in the comments, and going to be very interesting to see what happens in this conference call. If you are lucky enough to get in, let me know in the comments below. All right, I'll be keeping an eye on the comments and Twitter. Peace, guys. Have a good night. Bye.